Some of you know the name Abby Whitesell. She is a Saugus alumni. Uh, Tee us up on that, if you would.
Oh yeah,
Eugene.
yeah. So first off, congratulations to Abby Whitesell. She earned a spot on the 2024 U.S. Olympic swim team. She's going to be one of 20 women swimming for the United States in Paris this summer. It's going to be actually this upcoming month in July. Those Olympics are happening. So Abby Whitesell, and if you have a kid that is maybe interested in wanting to learn how to swim or maybe wants to be put on the path to being an Olympian, the first step would be probably checking out Academy Swim here.
Dakota Miller, thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome
morning,
to
guys.
Trending
Thanks for
SCV.
Of course, yeah. Good to be here.
Do you know Abby?
I do not. I do not.
Would it be great if you could put that up on the wall at Academy Swim?
Yes, it would.
The home of Olympian
Abby
Whitesell.
Whitesell.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
cool.
If only.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Dakota, and the history of, if you will,
Yeah,
Academy
because
Swim.
Academy Swim wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. Like, quite literally, would not be here if it weren't for you.
Yeah, pretty much. So, quick little history is, my parents started giving swim lessons, or my mom did, in the Valley in '85, and just to kind of put her through college. And, when she had me in '93, I had a near drowning experience in '94, so when I was 1 year old. My brother basically pulled me from the water when he was only 4. And while our nanny was inside on the phone. So if you are getting nannies, make sure that they are keeping an eye on their kids, on your kids, and that they know CPR. So my brother basically saved my life, and ever since that moment, my parents decided to go full force into the swim industry and make it their life mission to prevent any drownings, because that could easily become a double drowning with me and my brother.
Well, I grew up in the 1980s, and of course, the way my dad taught me how to swim was to grab me and basically throw me in the deep end of the pool, and he looked at me and said, "Sink or swim, buddy."
Yep.
Now, we're not advocating that today here on
It's
Academy
child
Swim.
abuse these days.
Exactly, yeah. My dad loved me, but he did let me swallow a lot of water before he finally grabbed me. But you know what? I actually did finally learn how to swim, a bit of a more rustic way. But tell us a little bit about drowning stats, Dakota, because obviously, we don't really think about, well, even though we probably should think about drowning, but we're not thinking about that when we're enjoying fun around the pool.
No, because water is just so magical. Like, you can have so much fun in it, but although we can't live without it, it is pretty dangerous if you don't know how to survive in it. So drowning is actually the #1 cause of accidental death in children under the age of 5, and the second cause in children under the age of 14 in California.
So, quick question for that stat. How early is too early to learn how to swim?
Not too early at all. We started 2 weeks old.
Wow, really? 2 weeks?
Yeah. So obviously, infants can't do much at 2 weeks, but
There's no dog paddling at 2 weeks, right?
No dog paddling, but getting them into the water as soon as possible helps their swim reflex basically continue. So infants have a swim reflex for about the first 6 to 8 months because they're basically formed in water, and they survive in water up until birth. So they actually have a swim reflex that gets activated when they get put back in the water. So it's important to get them in and just raise them in the aquatic environment in water.
Hence, when our wives are about to give birth, their water breaks, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So I remember my 18-year-old is now 18, obviously. We put him in the pool pretty early, not 2 weeks, but definitely early. And he's a pretty decent swimmer. And I do think there's something to be said, the earlier the better when it comes to our children. And of course, as you said, as we're now coming into the summer months and everyone's enjoying their community center pools or their home pools, it's just important to be ever mindful of the fact that not everyone's a great swimmer. And
No.
tell us a little bit about Academy Swim and what they do in terms of enrolling kids and things of that nature.
Yeah, so I mean, we do all all ages, skills, and abilities. So, we start at infants, and we go all the way up to stroke perfection, helping out with swim team and, possibly even the Olympic swim team.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's obviously our main service. But in the summer, we also offer camp, which includes 2 swim lessons every week, and that's held at the SC Athletic Club down in Newhall. We also offer at-home lessons, so we'll have our instructors come to you in the comfort of your own backyard pool or HOA pool. And then we also have what's called a torpedo swim launch. So we kind of created this to accelerate the learning of swim schools or swim skills. So you'll bring your child in and they'll swim Monday through Friday, 40-minute group lessons every day throughout the week, or you can swim Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that just really helps to accelerate the swim skills and learning.
Yeah, what would you say is like one of the first lessons that you need to learn when you first learn how to swim?
I would say floating and breath control.
Yeah, that's what I heard is floating.
How about the thicker you are, the more buoyant you are? Is that true?
Not always.
Okay.
Be surprised.
Yeah, I know some guys that aren't very thick and they're pretty buoyant nevertheless. I'm looking at your website here, and you have taught in excess of 60,000 individuals how to swim.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've estimated it to be since 1985. So 39
years of serving the
years.
community.
Yep.
And here we are in 2024, and you have about 1,200 plus safe swimmers each week, and over 60,000 taught. And I'm sure that makes you feel good, and see that accomplishment, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I mean, our main goal is to reduce drownings,
Yeah. Tell folks a little bit about how they find you and where they find you on the web.
Yeah, so you guys can head to our website, that is swim4life.com, or give us a call, 661-702-8585.
We are in the summer months. If your kids want to swim safely, give Academy Swim a call. Talk to Dakota Miller. Thank you so much, Dakota, for joining us today.